Welcome back to Pearl Media, where truth meets perspective. Today, we're diving into another classic Kevin Samuels moment. Let's get into it.
You can book a time. My show, hold on, I'll be right back. My show is not to give you exposure. If you want brand exposure, purchase advertising. Hello, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 30. 30 from Atlanta.
20, you say you're 30 from Atlanta. All right, your first name?
Jasmine.
All right, so what's your criticism?
My criticism is I want you to critique the women who date men for money. Since you got so much negativity to say about women, how do you feel about women who date men or are with men specifically for money? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like they're wise or they're
I don't
dumb?
understand the question. You want me to critique who?
Criticize women who date specific men with intentions, meaning you're very specific about the women that you feel are within your means, within Kevin's line. What do you feel about the women that are specific about men as far as money? How do you feel about that? Like, is it good?
I need you. I don't know if you. No offense, but I don't know if you've been drinking. Because I'm not.
No, I've been trying to join your live.
Okay, other people are saying the same thing, so I don't understand the question. You want me to critique women who do what?
Who date men for money specifically? How do you feel about that?
Why? Why? No.
Why?
No,
Because
hold on. That's not a criticism. That's you wanted me to talk about a topic. I don't care if women date men for money. Anything else?
I'm waiting for your answer.
No, there is no answer to that, ma'am.
It's not. No critical.
No, ma'am. I'm going to ask you something, okay? You're 30 years old, right?
30.
Okay, do me a favor. Represent black women in a good way, just like you want me to represent black men. What you're doing right now is not really a good look. You don't look like you really give a damn. You smoking.
Actually, I do. That's why I'm here. I want to hear how you feel.
You don't.
Because you don't give a damn about women. You don't. You don't. You don't respect all women.
How don't I give a damn about women?
You don't. You're specific to a certain.
Explain.
You're specific. You're specific to a certain.
You can't overtalk me. The first thing you can't.
Can I respond?
The first thing you can't do.
Are you gonna let me respond, Kevin?
This is why I said the ground rules.
Can I respond?
You can calm down, and I'll give you a chance to respond. But the first ground rule is over talking. One, the audience can't hear. Two, it's disrespectful. I will let you exit stage left.
Can I respond?
I don't give a damn.
Let me know when I
women.
can respond, Kevin.
Well, you say I don't give a damn about women. Based upon what?
Generally speaking, big women, strong women, weak women, black, white. Overall, you have a certain specific crowd of women that you cater to. So with that being said, the women outside of big women, small, you're very generalized as far as women that you feel are worthy. So I'm just speaking for everybody, generally.
Well, you're not speaking for everybody. You're speaking for yourself,
I'm not.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm waiting for you to ask how big
First off, see, this is what I mean. You can't have a respectful conversation with somebody who wants to overtalk. No, I have hundreds, thousands of women who love what I do.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, more women like me than dislike me.
That's true. I like you. Who said I don't like you?
Well, but how can women like me and I don't give a damn about them?
I don't know. I said generally speaking.
No, generally means
that's why I'm here.
No. Generally means the majority. See, the majority of women like what I have to say.
So they appreciate it.
They like it and appreciate it.
So my question is, you cannot
overtalk me. You don't get a million followers here and a million followers there.
My page private. I don't need followers.
Well, I don't. Again, so this is why I want you guys to understand. Having a conversation with somebody, you don't really have a critique. You just don't like it. And here's the thing, if you don't like what I have to say,
I'm listening.
go somewhere else. Because you haven't asked one legitimate
You ain't said shit. My question is, women who date men for money, how do you feel about that? That's my question. You can't answer that.
Yeah, I can't. Again, and this is why I tell you, I don't do anything except I can't make women look good or bad. I just talk to women.
Whew, this call right here, it was a circus from the moment it started. She's 30 years old, called in clearly drunk, smoking on camera, and came in with absolutely no respect for the platform or the conversation, slurring her words, talking over Kevin, and barely making any coherent points. This wasn't a discussion, this was a meltdown in real time. What made it worse, she tried to flip the whole thing around and wanted Kevin to bash other women, specifically women who asked men for money, as if she was calling in to lead some kind of charge for male justice. But even that message got lost in the mess, because her whole delivery was chaotic, aggressive, and straight up disrespectful. Let's be clear, if you want to be taken seriously, you can't come into a serious space acting like a parody of yourself. And Kevin, as usual, gave her way more patience than she deserved. She claimed Kevin doesn't give a damn about women, but here's the irony. If he didn't care, he wouldn't have taken that call. He wouldn't keep telling the truth. He wouldn't risk being hated just to hold up a mirror to the behavior that's keeping so many people single, confused, and stuck. She didn't call for clarity. She didn't call for accountability. She called for chaos, and that's exactly what she brought with her. Kevin kept his composure, but you could see the disappointment, because it's not just about her. It's about the message this sends, that somehow, at 30, it's still okay to be this lost, this disrespectful, and this unaware of how you're showing up. And here's the real talk. If you're a grown woman, calling in drunk and disorderly, and still blaming men for your outcomes, you're not being oppressed, you're being immature. And men, especially the kind of men women claim to want, don't choose dysfunction. They avoid it. Bottom line, this call wasn't about Kevin being rude. It was about another example of how far removed some people are from self-awareness. Respect goes both ways, and until you can bring maturity to the table, don't expect a seat at the one you're not ready for.